Hi, this is Will Carlos with Spiritual Clarity, and this is a tutorial video on the clearing phrase, the energy clearing statement that I use both in private sessions, in group sessions, and in any recordings that you may have bought on my website. So this will cover the basics of all of those. So in this video, I'm going to explain the phrase that I use to clear the belief. I'm going to explain why it's different from other energy work or even life coaching that you may have experienced. And I'm going to talk about who cares? Who cares? Who needs another modality? Why is this different? Why should you care? So the first part is the actual phrase itself. And you'll hear this in all of my videos on YouTube, Facebook, on this website, where I jump right in and clear beliefs or help people step out of stories. And I usually don't explain what the heck I'm talking about. So that's what this video is going to cover now. One example of a belief that we might clear is the belief that making money is hard or signing new clients is hard. Would you be willing to destroy that at the point of creation? So let's work backwards. The point of creation. Destroy it at the point of creation. What the heck does that mean? Well, at the point of creation is like weeding a garden. You don't pull the weeds from the top. You dig down and you get to the root, to the very base of that weed so that it doesn't grow back. That's what that phrase helps us do energetically. And the word destroy is very important. In a lot of modalities, we want to transmute or redirect, kind of like energetic jujitsu. In this, we want to be okay with destroying something. If there is an old house on the top of a beautiful hill and you want to build your dream home there, and that house has no more value, it's just in the way, there's nothing wrong with destroying that house so that you can build your new house. You don't build your nice new house right beside the old piece of crap and say, oh, it's okay, I don't destroy anything. No, you destroy the old house, you recycle the materials, you let it go back to nature, have a big bonfire, do whatever you do, but it's okay to build a new house. So it's okay to destroy that belief, and the energy will reuse it in the world or in some other way. So that's to destroy at the point of creation. Now, back from that is the most important word of the whole phrase, which is willing. So the belief that it's hard to sign new clients. Are you willing to destroy that at the point of creation? Willing is the most important phrase, and that's why this work, that's why you should care about this work. So I'm going to describe that in more detail in just a minute. So how is this different from other energy work or other life coaching? Well, in life coaching, for example, which is a great and a strong modality, and I use the term life coaching very generally. There's business coaching, there's executive coaching, there's high performance coaching. But in that, it's all about you finding your own answers as the client, which is very much the same here. The only difference is I'm not afraid to get really specific and in your face at times to say, hey, you've got this belief. As an intuitive lie detector expert that I am, it's been years doing this, and my clients call me a human lie detector, a human polygraph. I know when you're telling a fib. I know when you're not in alignment. I know when things they don't sound right. I'm not afraid to call you on that. I'm not afraid to call it out and say, hey, this is going on. And we'll look at that for as long as we need to until we see the truth of it so that we can destroy the belief or step out of the story. So that's how it's a little bit different from life coaching. In true coaching, it's all question-based. In this, I may get in your face just a little bit sometimes when it's called for, when it's required. Now, how is it different from other energy work or energy healing work if you've done that kind of work, Reiki and other modalities, vortex healing you might have heard of? Well, those are wonderful modalities and they do work, but I find that they're very general. So I practice Reiki. I'm technically a Reiki master, but I don't use it as often because it's kind of like getting a full body massage. You feel great. It feels wonderful, but then not much changes in your musculature if it's a typical Swedish massage. So my approach is more like going to a really expert physiotherapist or an osteopath or a specialty chiropractor or someone who can really address the specific problem while keeping in mind the holistic approach, your whole body, your whole system, but really addressing that specific problem until you see a change. You know, if you go to a physiotherapist for 3 sessions because of lower back pain and nothing changes at all, you might want to change physiotherapists. Not for sure. It might take a little longer. It depends on their process and their practice. But you're going for a specific problem. It's not the same as a general massage. So that's how my work is different from other kinds. Now, the last part, which is, why do you care? Why should you care? What Why have another tool in your tool bag? Why try something new? And this is directly linked to the word willing, as I mentioned in the first part, as I described that energy clearing statement. The word willing is why you should care. Because in our daily life, and even with other life coaches and even with a lot of wonderful energy practitioners, they don't have the same skill set that I do or the same spiritual gift. We all have different spiritual gifts. For example, I'm not great at the hands-on energy work. I'm okay at it, but it's certainly not my gift. I'm competent. I'm a good life coach. I'm trained as a life coach. I have skills there, so I'm competent, I'm good. Where I'm great, where I have a gift, is in knowing when are you lying to yourself and when are you telling the truth. My body actually reacts and I can't let you lie to yourself. So when I ask these questions, that word willing is the most important. And that's why you should care about this approach. And that's why I hope you get a lot out of it. Because encapsulated in that one word is the essence of all of it. Are you willing? Because if you're honest with yourself on a lot of these beliefs, when I ask you to clear them, the answer is actually no. Because you're holding on to it for some other reason. There's some other, maybe it's a payoff, maybe there's something you get out of it, or most likely it keeps you safe from something that you've not wanted to deal with until now. It could be one or any of those. So all in that one word, willing, is when you get to check in, I get to check in on, are you actually going to let go of that belief? Are you actually going to destroy it? So if you've purchased a recording, you'll have to do that check-in for yourself. If it's a past workshop or if it's a meditation, you'll be checking in for yourself to see, oh, am I actually willing to let that one go? Am I actually willing to destroy that? Or if you're live with me in a workshop or in a private session, then I'll be able to work with you to build that awareness so that you'll know better when you are in alignment with yourself and when you're not. So I hope this video has been helpful to explain the basics of my work, both for the purchased recordings, meditations, and workshops, as well as the in-person work. Have an amazing day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye for now.